slightly lower impact workout than usual, just because it's going to be a little bit more balance focused using the stability ball. If you don't have the stability ball, don't panic. You can modify the exercises doing what we're doing with the ball just without on your mat, or when we're doing little jumping exercises, for example this, you just modify doing your jumping jack. Alrighty, so let's get started. And if you got one of these blue loop bands, then just grab it and let's put your legs through there, sitting on the ball to begin. All right, so we've got 4 rounds consisting of 4 exercises in each round, and we're going to repeat it twice. Okay, so we're going non-stop. Do the best you can, basing it on 1 minute rounds. Okay, so I want you to sit up nice and tall on your ball, tucking your pelvic floor, equally pressing your weight through your sit bones, sitting on that ball, and you're just going to start little pulse on a little jump up and down, keeping your feet printed on the floor. I want you to lift up and elongate your spine, so if you see from the side, you're sitting up nice and tall, you're not leaning forward or backwards. You want to imagine yourself in between 2 glass sheets that you don't want to touch in front or behind you. So you've just got to stack up nice and tall. Good. If you've got a set of dumbbells you'd like to use to bring about a little bit more intensity for this beginning phase, you can hold some weights in your hands. The weight is going to be up to you, okay? So keep drawing in beneath your navel. And let's start picking it up a bit. So we're going to start jumping, stretching out the back of your neck, and we're going to start opening the knees. Very important that you don't do this with the feet and the knees stay close together. I want you to open the knees wide. So you really feel the glutes and the side hips working. If you want to hold some dumbbells, you can. Make sure there's no wrinkles in the neck and your head's not bubbling. Okay. Keeping your neck long as an extension of your spine. Good, and keep jumping nice and wide. The wider you can open your knees and thighs, the better. Nice and tall. Keep going. Right, let's add some arms. Keep jumping. Opening the chest, or you can do it like this. Like you start getting a stretch through the pecs. Elbows back, open up the chest, keep breathing. You're going to really feel those glutes working. If you're struggling to still maintain opening knees and thighs, just jump on the spot. And when you're ready, open the knees again. Still sitting up nice and tall, not leaning forward, not leaning back, opening the chest. We're going to go for 1 more round through these jumps, changing up the arm movement, still jumping through the lower body. Let's go to a shoulder press. Nice and wide, really press into that band. Try to get your knees wider than your feet. Good, come on, we got 30 more seconds, and then we're going into the next round. So 4 exercises in 1 round, 5 rounds repeated twice. 10, 9. Open and close those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2. And let's take that band off. Let's bring ourselves up to a standing position, holding the ball. Just going to pull this slightly back. Okay. So holding your ball, we're going to step back into rotation. So you're going to step back into a lunge, and as you step back, rotate the ball to the opposite side. As you return, high knee up to ball. Let's go. Stay 30 seconds on the same leg. Step back, twist, and return. Lift that knee up to the ball. Twist. Try to keep your breastbone in front of the ball for your twist. Four, 3, 2, onto other side. Let's go. Try to keep your chest up. Control the balance. Otherwise, just slow it down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing nice and wide. In that sumo position, nice and wide. Hold that ball, little pulses. Lift one heel, drop. Alternate, heel, raise up. Without changing the height, little pulses, stay nice and low. Lifting one heel at a time. Holding your ball, keeping your chest up nice and tall. Sink into the hips while opening the knees wide. And really lift that heel up. We've got 15 seconds to go. Good, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Single leg deadlift. One leg sweeps back. Bring the ball forward, drop the chest, up to stand. Exhale. As you lower your torso, you lift your leg to create a nice long line through the body. Standing leg has a bit of a bend. Lift the ball up, draw the shoulder blades down to avoid overloading upper chest. One more, we change sides. Good, find your balance. Take it slow. Planting your foot into the mat. Keeping those eyes pinned. Slowly. Stay in control. One more. And bring it back. Good. Abduction, swing into tree. So, balance in one leg. We swing, we lift up, catch. Swing, lift. Swing the leg across, pick the knee up, land in tree. Swing, lift and land. Moving through your hip. Stepping up onto your thigh as high as you can. Relax your shoulders. Swinging through the hip. One more. Other side, let's go. Long legs, swing, abduction across, lift up your knee, land. Draw up in your standing leg and try and maintain level hips and pelvis here. Nearly there. One more. Good. We're going to take it down to the mat now. So laying down on your spine, I want you to place your tabletop legs onto your ball. All right. So just resting tabletop legs. Actually, let's make it more challenging. If you want a more challenging version, let's balance the tabletop leg on our shins. So 90 degrees, knees on top of hips. Open the shins slightly and allow the ball to balance on your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your head, getting ready for chest lift. Hover your elbows, breathe in to prepare. Exhale, lift up. Inhale down. So you want to be able to keep the shoulders and the neck steady as your chest lifts up. Engaging and activating abdominals to create this flexion of your upper spine.
Hello, Spotify user.
Inhale, exhale. Keeping the ball steady, keeping the tabletop legs still. Engine has got to stay running here. Don't collapse when you lower yourself down. Exhale up. Exhale, lift up, crunch. Inhale, lower. Good, keep going. We got one more. And lower it down. Rest your ball down. Place your straight legs on top of your ball. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hips up. Holding the hips up there, keeping still, maintain the balance. And then try and lift one leg up at a time to the ceiling without the hips dropping, without the hips sinking and swinging. Really squeeze your glutes to keep the hips up here. Balance, stretch through your triceps. The leg that you lift up, you want to flex that foot. Good, 10 more seconds. Tucking that belly to support your lower back. Good, and lower yourself down slowly. Grabbing the ball in between your ankles. Pick up the ball. Stretch the legs. If you need a bit of assistance, hands on the legs. Otherwise, imprinting your lower back into the mat, create circles. Try and stretch the legs as best you can here. And then feel yourself pressing into your lower spine, creating a nice ring in your lower back. And as you circle through your lower spine, equally press your weight in all parts of that circle. Good, now reverse direction. If you want to make it a little bit more intense, squeeze the ball with your long legs. So you really bring in the inner thighs. Squeeze the ball, draw up into the midline of the legs. Good. Keep going, pressing lower back into the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, straighten the legs onto the ball, ready for a full roll up. If this is too tough, just put your feet on the floor without the legs on the ball. Inhale, exhale, up. Touch the toes, slowly roll down. Inhale, exhale, up. Balance, land with control through the center of your spine. Exhale. Tuck and control. Minimal momentum. If you don't need it, don't use it. Keep that ball as steady as you can. Notice where it wants to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Good. Next round is going to be a little bit of upper body and arms. So bringing yourself up onto your knees. I want you to hold the ball on each side and then lift up those knees. So what you want to try and find is a plank balance on the ball. So you're going to bring your shoulders forward, you're going to bring your hips down, you're really going to tuck in your tummy and find this plank balance. Find the stability, and if it's really, really, really tough, you can do a little bit of a cheat by letting your ball be against a wall for a bit of assistance. Make sure you're not leaving the bum behind. Bring your hips forward, tucking in your belly. Try and find that straight line through your body from the top of your spine to the bottom. Don't sink in between your shoulder blades. Stay pressed up. Stay strong. Holding it there with abdominal support. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to push up. If it's a bit much for you, you can do it on the knees. So holding nice and steady, we're going to bend and push up. Again, make sure you take your hips forward with your chest and spine. Okay. Don't think of trying to get the max arm burn. Think of the stability that you can create through this movement of the ball. So you challenge and work different muscles, stabilizing muscles that are a bit deeper, that support the general push-up we do without the ball. Just make sure as you take your chest down, you take your hips down too. Exhale, inhale. 10 more seconds. Control, control, control. Nice and steady. No wrinkles in the neck. Good. And then laying on your ball, up and over the ball. We're going to lift. Imagine that you're on 4 hands and knees. When you lift opposite arm and opposite leg. So, chest is just about hovering off the ball. Neck is long. Slight tuck of pubic bone into ball. We sweep one leg up and I really want you to squeeze that glute so the opposite arm lifts up. Lower it down and repeat. So opposite arm, opposite leg, 30 seconds aside. Inhale, exhale. If you want a little bit of extra upper back work, lift the chest, not the chin. Think of lengthening your spine and lengthening your one limb, your one arm, and your one leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. One more. Other side. Find the upper back connection, like you're not feeling lower back ache here. Keep tucking in your belly. Squeeze the glutes of the lifting leg. Draw back the shoulder blade of the lengthening arm. Stretch out the back of the neck as you lift. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more. Bend the knees, bring it back. Now with bent knees, your hips are on top of your knees, your chest is on the ball, and your head's floating, hovering off. When you're in a bent knee position like this, it's very difficult for your lower back to get in and take over the load, which it generally likes to do, which is so nice because you can really work into the upper spine. So I want you to start swimming freestyle. Imagine yourself in the water. You want the biggest strokes you can create here, and you want to feel that you're not moving your ball. That you get range in those shoulders. They're going to be long strokes. So you find that back work, that shoulder mobility. Long strokes, sweep the water back and change. Notice how you're pressing your weight into your ball. Good. Full strokes all the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it up. Picking up your ball. Tuck in, I'm sorry, not picking up your ball, hands on your ball. Tucking in your pelvis, lift up your spine. We're going to do the kneeling cat stretch. So now your chin start rolling down, but keep your hips on top of your knees. Don't push the bum back. Don't take the pelvis forward. Isolate the movement through your spine as your hips stay on top of your knees. Find that stretch through the legs, through the shoulders, and then tuck round your spine. Tailbone down, back to the back of the knees, and roll the spine back up. Repeat. Nod the chin. Find your stretch. If you want to hold the chair a bit longer, you can. You want to keep moving through the spine. Exhale, round it up. Breathe in. And exhale, roll it down. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck. Inhale. Nod the chin. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop and tuck up. One more. Breathe in. Nod your chin. Hold that stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck, and roll it up. Good, good, good. From there, we're going to roll like a ball, and if you can, all the way up to standing position. Otherwise, hold the roll like a ball and keep moving through that. So tuck in your belly, balance, glue the ball to the front of your knees and shin. Inhale back, exhale up to stand. Control it down and repeat. Inhale, exhale up. Rounding spine down, exhale up. You really want to draw in that pelvic floor to round any flat parts of your spine. Hold that compact ball through the roll. We're going for one more after this. Let's go. Up to stand. Good. Finding the wall. Bringing yourself to the wall. Put the ball into your lower spine. Good. Step your feet a bit forward to standing side diagonal slant. And then bend your knees sitting on that imaginary chair. Hold it here. Keeping your spine in your ball. You want to see your hips are more or less in line with your knees. Your ankles are underneath your knees, so we're creating a nice 90-degree. You want to feel the ball's creating assistance in your spine, but you don't want to be hanging back into that ball, okay? Good. We got 15 seconds left. You can do it. Just stay there. Mind over matter. Take yourself somewhere else. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and release it. Well done, guys. From the top, let's take those bands. Put those legs through the band. All the way above your knees. Up nice and tall. Ready. Tucking pelvic floor, equally weighted. With your sit bones on your ball. Lift up the spine, stretch the back of the neck, and let's start opening those knees. Without leaning forwards or backwards, stay up nice and tall. Try to create more opening from your knees and thighs, from the hips. You don't want to go too wide with your feet and the knees are staying close together like that. You want to open, stretch into the band, looking how wide those knees can open. Keep the chest lifted, And good abdominal support. Good. If you want to pick up some dumbbells and add in some arm work, feel free, go right ahead. Good. If it becomes too much, just on the spot. And when you regain yourself, going nice and wide again, through the knees and thighs, open it up. Good. If you've got some dumbbells, or even if you don't, then start moving some arms. All right, you can do this one, which is nice. Open up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades towards your spine. Don't forget to open up the knees and thighs. Good, support your neck, stabilize it. You don't want the head to be bobbling around. It's a lot heavier than what you think. Good, stretch it out, keep moving. All right, 1 more minute, 60 seconds on the clock through these jumps. So really open those knees and thighs. Go wide for me. Stretch into your band. Push and open those knees. Using those glutes. Stretch it open. Good. Keep moving. Strong to the end, just a couple more. 10 seconds, open those thighs. And start slowing it down and then taking the legs out of there. Good. Standing up, holding the ball, finding our balance. We're going to step back for a lunge rotation and then lift the knee up. So stepping back to twist, rotate, keep your chest to the ball. As you return, pick the knee up to the ball. 30 seconds aside, let's go. Exhale to step back and twist. Inhale, lift, hold. One more. And other side, let's go. Just find it, feel it. A lot more tricky than what you would expect. Eight seconds. One more. Wide into sumo squat. So nice and wide in that V, turn the toes up. Open up, nice and wide. And we're going to lift one heel at a time. Okay? Picking your ball up or racing it down, optional. Either way, I want you to sink down through the hips. And then lift your heel up without changing the height of your spine and your head. Good. Keep breathing and keep moving. Heel up. When we are in a bent knee position during a calf raise, we use the soleus muscle, not just gastrocnemius. One more each side. And release that. Good. Single leg deadlift balance. So you sweep one leg back, and as you do, you drop your torso. Lengthen out your arms. Return to stand. Same side, repeat. Find the balance with the long lines. Breathe in, lengthen, and return. One more on the side. Other side, let's go. Work for it. You all need to challenge that balance. Good. One more. And lift it up. All right. Hold that ball overhead. Abduction swing up to tree. So through the hip and up. Across, lift to catch. Relax the shoulders, even though you're holding the ball above head. Highest knee up. Pick it up, land. Good. Over to the other side. Draw up into standing leg, keeping the hips in a nice neutral, level pelvic position. Definitely much warmer this morning than usual. It's so lovely. For where I am. Hopefully for you all are too as well. One more, let's go. Up, balance. Good, taking it down to the mat. Laying on your spine. Tabletop, legs balancing the ball. 90-degree angles of the legs. Interlace the fingers behind the head, support the base of the neck. Hover those elbows, breathe in. Exhale, chest up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Really stabilizing neck and shoulders so they don't do the abdominals work in this exercise. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale. And breathe. Just hinging at the rib cage, powering those shoulder blades up and off the mat. Five, four, three, two, one. Ball comes down. Straight legs on the ball. Find your balance. Stretch those arms at your sides. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lift the hips up. Keep the hips up nice and high. Level hips. And then trying to lift one leg up, balancing the ball without dropping the hips. Exhale, lift. You can flex the foot as well, get more of a stretch. Lengthen out the back of the neck. Keep the hands and arms straight and steady at your sides. And really keep the hips up as you connect your ribcage, pull the ribcage down while you lift the hips and pelvis up. Good, find that hamstring stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down, gently landing. Grab the ball between your ankles. Stretch those legs out. Emphasize ball squeeze for more intensity. Hands supporting you here if you need, otherwise at your side. Small circles. Imprinting lower back. Bring into the mat. I really want you to stretch your legs as best you can here. You've got to work hard for that to improve. Keep breathing and really press your spine down into that mat. Good, reverse direction. Stretch up those legs. Squeeze that ball. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Legs on the ball, rolling up to full seated position. If it's a bit much, just keep the legs on the floor, holding the ball in your hands to roll up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale up, touch the toes, control the landing, and repeat. Good. Reach. The legs are going to want to lift and float, and you've got to anchor them on the ball, staying stable. Exhale on the left, inhale down, 15 more seconds. Good, let's go one more. Good. Staying there, let's find the plank balance on the ball. So holding steady at your side, lift up those knees. Bring your hips and pelvis down, square your shoulders over your wrists. And hold that stability of the ball in your plank position. Try avoid sinking the chest down or the head down. Lift your chest, lift your neckline, placing your head back on your shoulders as you draw your hips down towards the ball. Keeping the tummy in, you don't want any lower back pain or strain. Try to keep your ball as steady as can be here. Good. 3, 2, bend those knees into push-ups. You can lift the feet up off the floor if you'd like. Make sure you're moving the spine as one unit. Think of the stability you want to maintain of your ball as you bend those elbows, pushing up. Inhale, exhale. Lower wrinkles in the front of the hips, tilting the pubic bone forward. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the shoulders going down, away from the ears, rather than just shrugging up. So you've got that work happening on the sides, under the arms, and the lats and serratus. Good, 2 more. 1 more. And bring that ball closer, chest up and over, hands to the floor. Tucking your belly till pubic bone into the ball. Lifting opposite arm and opposite leg. Stay on the same side. Inhale up, exhale lower. Lift the chest. Squeeze the glute. Elongate the back of the neck. Draw the shoulder blade down the spine into its socket. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. And other side. Go. Lengthen. Lower. Lift the chest so it's more of upper back rather than through the neck. Squeeze your glute. Keeping both the hip bones levelly weighted on that floor. Keeping the tummy drawn in. One more. And exhale. Down to your knees. Chest up and over. Swimming into freestyle. So stretch the back of the neck. Really reach far ahead to get your hand in that imaginary water for a long stroke. Push water back, up and over. Think of the length in your stroke and then concentrate on how you lean into your ball, that you're not twisting the body too much. Try and stabilize it, steady in its center, moving through your shoulders. Good, couple more seconds. And one more, and release it. Good, for that kneeling cat stretch, keeping hips on top of the knees, breathe in. Nod your chin, exhale, roll it back and down. Hangway stretch, inhale, tuck in your navel, tuck that tailbone down as you roll up through your spine and restack. Inhale. Nod the chin, exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, roll up. Inhale. Nod the chin. Breathe in. Exhale up. Inhale. Nod your chin, roll through that spine. Create movement through the vertebrae and exhale, roll up. Last one, inhale. Exhale, roll. Breathe in, hold. And abdominals draw in, scoop, roll yourself up. Good. It's going to, if you roll like a ball's up to standing position all the way if you can. Keep the ball glued to you to maintain a compact ball. Inhale, roll, exhale, up to stand. Inhale, roll, exhale, up. When you roll back, try not to make a sound so you can ensure you're pulling in deeply through your core, rounding fully into your spine. We'll go for one more. Well done. Taking it to the wall, find some support. Ball is in the curve of your lower spine. Step your feet forward onto diagonal. And then sitting down onto that imaginary chair. Hips in line with knees. And ankles stacked under the knees. Spine is nice and straight. Don't hang back into the ball. Just use it for assistance. Mind over matter. Breathe. Stay steady. Sit a bit lower if you can get your hips more in line with your knees. Staying square and parallel. Hold it to the end, we have 15 seconds. Good, stay with me to the end, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it up to stand. Well done, well done, well done. Just finishing it off, sitting on your ball. Let's kick up ankle to knee. Get it in position, lift up your spine, hips stay level, ball steady, hinge forward with a flat back, and stretch that glute. Good, lift yourself up, change legs, hips stay level as the leg comes up. Lift the spine a bit taller and then hinge it forward. Keep your standing foot straight. Don't turn it in to help you balance. Rather have assistance of the wall, but try to keep it straight. You don't want to change your alignment. And stretch into that glute. And release. We'll do a quick side stretch, guys. We're sitting up nice and tall. Hands at your side. One arm up, other arm slides down the ball, creating a C shape of the spine. Arc it to the side. Take a deep breath. And up, other side. Inhale, up and over. Try open up that side body as you create that C shape. And one more each side. Up and over. Lift the spine, C-shape the spine, off with the hips and pelvis. Relax the neck. And last one. Over. Inhale. And release it. And that is it. Well done, everybody. Woo-hoo. Drink some water. Have yourself a fabulous Monday. Join me again tomorrow or through the rest of the week. Otherwise, stay with us online. Stay moving. Keep it up. Keep it up. Lots of love, everybody. Take care.
Thanks so much.
Pleasure. Pleasure, pleasure. Thanks for the messages.